Hey guys, be sure to check out our daily free play at our main website, stumpthespread.com, linked in the video description, and check out all of our premium content over at our main website as well. Last year, 2016, was a great year for us in college football. We put up over 84 units of profit, one of our best college football campaigns on record. To get all of our top confidence college football plays throughout the regular season, be sure to check out that content over at stumpthespread.com as well, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel to continue to get all of our college football plays throughout the campaign. So heading into the first bit of action here, we got 4 games on the board. In today's video, we're going to talk about the matchup here between Rice and Stanford, but we have all these 3 other games covered over at our main website, stumpthespread.com, if you want to get all of our coverage and picks for those games against the spread. Heading into this one here, the Rice Owls weren't expected to be great last year, and they fell early and often on their way to going just 3-9 overall. Rice was able to win their last 2 Conference USA games of the regular season against Charlotte and UTEP before losing to Stanford in their finale by a final of 17-41. Getting some experience against Stanford in their last contest should help the Owls prep for this one. But the Cardinals are also going to have that same advantage as Rice. Rice is in search of better play from the QB position, which a number of guys will be vying for coming into this upcoming season. Rice has been heading in a negative direction over the past 2 years, and a turnaround certainly at this point seems unlikely for this group, and not going to be easy for the Owls here opening up the gate on the road against a top 25 opponent. The Stanford Cardinal, and it seems like you can pretty much write down Stanford for about 9 to 10 wins every season. Obviously, they don't always hit that number, but they have been quite a consistent performer there coming out of the Pac-12 year in and year out. But the Cardinal also seem to always stub their toe at some point, which kills their chances at going for a national title. They haven't been in that national title picture because they always seem to lose at least 1 or 2 games to teams that they potentially shouldn't necessarily be losing to every year. But Stanford brings back another very capable roster under head coach David Shaw, who's been the pinnacle of consistency in the Pac-12 during his tenure in terms of just keeping Stanford right in the conversation in the upper tier of the Pac-12. QB Keller Christ will start, and head coach Shaw has been pleased with what he's been seeing out of his guy thus far. Chris coming back from injury, pretty impressive to see what he's been able to do in getting himself prepped and ready to go. Running back Bryce Love is one of the more explosive players in the Pac-12, and he's primed for a big year without playing in the shadow of McCaffrey. The O-line is stout once again, which is always to be expected from a Stanford team, but there are concerns along the defensive line, and the defensive secondary should shine and be one of the strengths there on the defensive side of the ball. So in this matchup, Rice was thoroughly beaten on the road last year by Stanford, but the Owls were at least able to play competitively enough to stay within the margins of the spread. Stanford has the offensive unit to put up some big numbers in this one, but the Cardinal aren't a team that typically plays to run up the score. They're a group that tends to play the clock more, run the ball, and they don't mind necessarily playing in a slower paced game, less total number of plays, and that can make things tricky to cover a spread of this size, especially if Rice is able to score a couple touchdowns and get some points on the board like they were in the matchup last year against Stanford on the road. And although we do like Stanford to comfortably win this one, we feel like the value bet is going to be siding with Rice again this year, taking the points. Right now you can get about 31 or so points, so a pretty healthy amount there if you are siding with the road team in this one. So that's going to be our play here, siding with the dogs, taking the generous amount of points. And again, guys, be sure to get all of our top confidence premium college football bets over at our main website, stumpthespread.com, linked in the video description. We had a strong campaign last year, putting up over 84 units of profit. We're going to be trying to get out of the gate here strong. We have coverage to all these 3 other games over at our main site, including a free play with the Oregon State-Colorado State matchup, so you can go check that out as well at stumpthespread.com. So thanks, guys, for stopping on in. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to continue to get all of our college football plays throughout the campaign, and we hope to see you guys in future videos, and hope the best for Rice here in terms of at least keeping things competitive enough for us to get that cover with our opening college football video play of the 2017 campaign. So thanks for stopping on in, and we hope to see you guys in future videos. Bye.